Pisces, gang, gang, gang. What it do? Is your girl, Empress 777 here today with a finance and career message. It's almost y'all season, y'all. Turn up, show out, okay? Show up and show out. All right, we are gonna kick this thing off with a finance and career message for you guys. Happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday coming up. Y'all season is approaching vastly, okay? So give us exactly what we need to know. Go ahead and click that like button, all right, while we cleanse the energies and get prepared to see what you have coming in reference to the bag. All right. Also click the subscribe button and the notification bell. These messages are general, of course, right? Keep an open mind when it comes to tarot. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say in reference to that bag, okay? We're going to start out with the Moonology Manifestational Oracle deck. Let's gauge the general and overall energies. Now, the meditation was quite peaceful. It did seem quite level-headed. Not too much in the energies. There may be some sudden changes that you're not expecting. That's definitely what I heard. It's in reference to how you what your perspective is on money, investments. You know, how do you view money? What is your relationship with money, if you will? Some of you may have to change that in order to accomplish whatever it is that you are trying to manifest or what goals you have set for yourself monetarily, okay? So Spirit, please, come on, give us a card here. All right, there we go. 2. Wow. So we have new moon in Aquarius, open to change. Did I not say that? OMG. It's not a lie, guys, okay? You have to be open to change and definitely receptive to the changes that are coming, because it's going to call for you to take action, be more in that yang type of energy, go for what you know, be a go-getter, if you will. Just because the doors open doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is walking through them. And that is a recipe for disaster, because I feel like beyond those doors, it's almost like a door opening, but then it looks like a dark black hole, like a black hall. And you're like, the last time I went down a motherfucker like that, I fell down that bitch. I'm just not. They're like, this time is different, okay? It definitely feels a little bit more fueled with the energies that you have been cultivating around yourself. You've already made a lot of phenomenal changes in reference to the things that you have accomplished. Some of you have either started to get certified in something new, started school, started some sort of licensing. Maybe you started a business. Maybe you are opening or being more open to possibly doing something different. Whatever that might be, you have made changes. I will say that, but it's calling for you to make some major changes. It definitely feels like major arcana energy, okay? You may not be prepared for it, all right? So we have cutlery. So it says business tools, needing more money and living well. So this could be in reference to the quality of life that you have been trying to manifest. It may call for you to cut out certain habits. Some of you are spending too much money. Some of you are spending too little. You're like, spending too little? Is that even a thing? It is. It is, guys. Money is energy, okay? So your relationship to money and how you view it and how you handle it is the energy that you are directly putting out into the universe, out into the atmosphere. So if you're stingy with people and stingy with yourself, that is a direct slap in the face. If you're trying to bring in money, can't be stingy, right? It has to be a good flow, a good ebb and flow, if you will. Some of you are head of household, or you're the sole provider for your families and extended families. Now, unfortunately, you may have to cut some people off just in order to get to a certain point financially that will enable you to take things way further than you would have ever expected. This definitely feels like the energy of having to save or having a savings. That is different than being stingy with yourself, okay? Ooh, this came out for Aquarian energy as well, but we now have Aquarius up here. It's more of a free-flowing type of energy. do not mistake free flowing with carelessness. That is not what we're speaking about. We're speaking about being open to the flow of life, being able to adapt well to change. Okay. It says ambition, taking action, more of that yang energy. This is something that you're going after. And it also says manifesting money. I mean, that's duh. You know what I'm saying? That is exactly what we're here for. Anchor. There's a blockage here for sure, guys. Okay. And I believe that the blockage is yourself. You're blocking yourself in some kind of way. It says being stuck. There is either you keeping yourself stuck physically or mentally, which also keeps you stuck physically. Does that make sense? I mean, it's a domino effect. They all correlate with one another. Wow. Let's dig a little bit deeper here. I feel like you will be really pleased with what happens if you actually take the leap of faith through that door. It's black. It's black. It is, but they're going to give you some candlelight to help you make your way. If you have the ambition, if you have the drive, if you have the, the willpower, right? It's not as easy as I'm making it sound, okay? Let's be very clear when it comes to that. This anchor card also says water related. You're a water sign. So this definitely is speaking directly to your situation, all right? You may have kind of set an anchor at where you are in life. You're not really interested in changing. Not interested in changing what you've accomplished. Not interested in learning no new shit right now. Not really interested in overwhelming yourself with a new project or a new task. I think that you're going to have to kind of get on board with what they're saying, because there is something that you have been trying to manifest, and that manifestation is not possible if you sink your teeth in where you are. Okay, you have to be willing to move here. And as I stated, that's easier said than done. Okay, people get comfortable with where they are. Sometimes moving towards something new or doing something different or going towards something, taking leaps of faith and shit like that. That stuff can sometimes bring up fear that you didn't even know existed in reference to, stability and damn security. Okay. You may have a lot of people that rely on you, but this change is not going to harm the situation whatsoever. There just may be certain sacrifices that have to be made, and that might not go over well for the people who rely on you for certain things. At this time, though, you have to think about yourself. Unfortunately, this is about being selfish in reference to your own life, your own goals, your own manifestations, and then you can come around and get them on the back end once you've accomplished this shit. But for now, you have to drop these people for now. This is about focusing fully on yourself and what you are trying to accomplish here. Yeah, it feels weighted, like heavy. How many people are you carrying at this point, Pisces? Please let me know down in the comments. How many people? You know what I'm saying? You might not even know, or you may just be realizing it now, or this may be something that you just kind of ignore, turn a blind eye to. What does it look like to carry a person? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pay for everything, but these are people who may be irresponsible in their own lives financially, and they feel like they can do that because they can fall back on you. You'll always pick them up. You'll always look out. You'll always, make sure they're good. Make sure their lights don't get cut off. Make sure they have somewhere to live. They got something to eat. Make sure that, they have opportunities. Let them know who's hiring. It feels extremely heavy, almost as if it's weighing you down to carry these people. Take that portion if it resonates, guys, okay? Simplify. I'm telling you, you got to break these motherfuckers down like a fraction. Do you understand me? Because if you don't, then you're not moving either. If you're letting people weigh you down, there's a goal here that they have set forth for you. This does not mean that you have to cut people off completely. Okay? Some shit does need to be done. You need to stick a fork in it. Okay? These could be situations that have absolutely nothing to do with your money or your career, but they are blocking you. They are keeping you stagnant. They are not allowing you to see the beauty of what's beyond the point of where you are. Knocking you out of focus. It says stop wasting time in this simplified card, and you could most certainly be wasting time by not making the necessary changes quick enough, unfortunately. It also says in this simplified card, complete tasks that bring in money first. To me, that speaks directly to the situation that I was just talking about, okay? Let me know if I hit the nail on the head with that. There are people who always have their hand out. There's other things that you have to focus on right now. You have to focus on the bag right now, unfortunately. Okay, these could be people that you are in romantic relationships with. This could be family. This could be friends that you consider family. You're holding too much right now, and it's weighing you down. It's not enabling you to move beyond where you are, or it's not giving you the ability to see the beauty in moving beyond where you are. Right? The door is open, but you're just like, I don't even have the mental capacity to try no new shit right now. I got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm too stressed out to think about a new project or starting my new business. Or you may have started something and put it to the side because you're overwhelmed with the other shit it's taking your focus away from the money. That's what it's feeling like, guys. So this change that you're making is possibly going to make a lot of people mad. And that's okay. They just have to be mad for now. You need to do you for a second, guys, okay? You have to be selfish for a minute here. Otherwise, it feels like, I'm just hearing this intuitively, if you don't allow these changes to come about, if you don't go for it, go towards the changes necessary, be open to it. It's giving me like 5 of Cups energy, right? Regret, you know? Disappointment, okay? Lots of sadness, almost feeling like you missed opportunities, and resentment even towards the people who held you back. We have build. So you're building something here, guys. But in order to build, you do need the energy. And I feel like there are a lot of people around who are stealing that from you at the time. You're using too much of your energy, too much of your time, your resources on others rather than on the shit that you're trying to accomplish. And this is what they may be trying to change at this point in time. Okay? Let's get a bit of Spirits Say. I'm going to be using the Angel Numbers Oracle deck. What say you, Spirit? What say you? I am brave. 77. That's your girl's favorite number, as you know. 7s are very, very lucky numbers. These cards are, they come out to show signs and synchronicities that will align with you, to let you know where Spirit is trying to guide you, or when you need to pay attention to certain things that may be around, when they're trying to scream at you to do something or hear something or know something or feel something, okay? It says it is time to move on. Hello? From the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. And it's in the dark, guys. Okay? They're going to give you a form of lighting, but it's still going to take faith to remove any fear, right? Or second guessing, doubt. It also says now is the time to be bold and brave. Okay? This will pay off in a major way. I'm just saying. Do it in fear. This could be fear that you believe that, you know, the people who you have to shun for a little while may not fuck with you no more. You feel like you may damage the relationship. You feel like, you know what I'm saying? You may be in the energy. Sometimes Pisceans can be a little bit sensitive when it comes to, especially family matters. You don't want your family to be upset with you or think that you're throwing them to the wayside. Or friends that you consider to be really close. But this is really about getting into more of a selfishness for the benefit of everyone else. You have to release them, okay? It's been burdensome. It's very, very heavy. Losing sleep or not getting enough sleep, not getting enough rest. 9 of Swords, okay? It's about feeling extremely overwhelmed. There may be a bit of negative self-talk, especially if you feel like you've lost opportunities already because of said people. Hello, somebody. We can't let this shit continue to happen over and over and over again. How many cycles of this do you want to have? You got to let people fend for themselves so that you can secure the motherfucking bag. Hello? Yeah. nobody is saying that it's going to be easy. It will take some strength and bravery, okay, to accomplish this. You may be sad for a little while or feel bad or guilty, okay? Guilt is some heavy ass shit. Let me just say that. All of these emotions and feelings are just more overwhelming type of energy that will anchor you where you are. And you cannot be heavy in your energy to accomplish where they're trying to take, you know, what they're trying to do here. You have to be full of energy, ready to work, ready to do this shit, ready to, you know, get on your grind. Focus, ambition at the forefront. And if you're thinking about shit that has nothing to do with it, it almost makes you not even want to, you know, it's just like, oh, forget it. I'll deal with that later, or maybe next year, or, you know, let me just, you know, put this on the back seat for now. I can't even, like, you know, Hermit. So there will be a time of solitude. You may be alone for a while. You may have a lot of people upset with you, as I stated. It's going to have to be up to you to be able to venture through that, okay? I'm not saying that it won't be painful, especially if these are people that you love. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to tell people that you don't give a fuck about the fuck off. All right, these are actually people that you really, really love, people that you may have been holding down for years and years and years and years, and they might not be able to believe that you're doing this to them. What do you mean you can't help me out? What do you mean you're busy? What do you mean you can't come? What do you mean I can't use your car? What do you mean you can't pick me up? You can't take me? What do you mean you can't watch the kids? What do you mean? You know? It's a lot of, what do you mean? Like, what? I believe some of these people you have never said no to before. So that no is going to come like a swift slap in the face, kick in the ass. They will be extremely offended. They may say some really hurtful things, okay? And this Nine of Swords card, she's crying a bit here. It may be hurtful, but this is some shit that you have to do, y'all. It is not a choice at this point. I mean, it is, but it's really not. Like, you have free will, and you can most certainly stay in this anchor energy, but you will be stuck. There will not be movement. And there is a possibility that there will be way more regrets in not allowing spirit to move you forward here. Yep, not creating boundaries is not the move, you guys, okay? Seven of Wands in the reverse is allowing people to be able to reach you whenever they want. You know, dropping what you're doing to come to their rescue, or to come and get them, or to help them, and not focusing. Yeah, all of that has to stop, okay? You have to set boundaries in stone at this point, you guys. Time is literally running out. And I feel like if you're able to accomplish this, though, whew, I mean, there are no words, okay, for the amount of abundance, the amount of accomplishment, the amount of growth, and what you're able to build here, okay? It's through the dark, though, and you will have to trust your intuition and spirit completely. Oh, baby, but once you get to the light, it's all the way at the end. And it may take a little bit of time, right? Especially to make these changes and get people to understand who you are now, not who you were before. Because you're going to have to handle people completely differently. That will not go over well at first. And I'm just hearing this intuitively. Those who belong in the next cycle with you, those who belong at that table that you're creating, that you're building, that table is full of shit. Okay, it's a buffet of anything that you want, anything you need. They will prepare whatever it is that you like. It's made of gold, okay? And all of the food is trimmed in gold leaf. Those people who deserve to be at that table with you, all right? They may not be happy with what you have to do with them so that you can focus on what you need to focus on to build this shit. But they will adapt. Those are the people that deserve to be. The others, they never deserve to be there anyway, okay? Those motherfuckers need to fall to the wayside. Wow. So I'm going over to the extended, okay? I want to really dig into this, guys. I love what has come out so far. I feel like some major shit is about to happen. With change, there always comes some form of abundance. It almost feels like a transformation, especially in your character and how you're handling people, okay? This is going to take all of your focus. You need all the focus that you have within yourself, all of the strength and energy that you have in order to get this done. And this is why they have to fucking go. Okay? They gotta go. Whatever is weighing you down. If it's not people, it could be certain situations in your life, certain thought processes. Maybe it's some forms of depression for some of you, right? Sadness. You have to do what you have to do to get that shit under control so you can focus on this. This is where generational wealth is. This is where it's lying, okay? I heard making money while you're sleeping. All right. I heard quality of life beyond your wildest dreams, right? That is the goal. That is what you were currently trying to manifest, but it's just been shit in the way. They are giving you the ability to make these changes. It may feel like a tower moment for a bit of time here, but if you're able to accomplish this and cut the dead weight, cut the overwhelmingness, get more light on your feet and your energy, then that shit is going all the way. Do you understand? Okay, it's major. So let's go on over to the extended, okay? I want to see what the lesson is here. What lesson is the divine trying to bring to your attention in your finances, okay? I do believe the people that you have to cut off is the lesson. I'm just going to say that, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper here. This will be in reference to how to get those blockages under control, okay? We're going to see what sacrifices you need to make in order to release those blockages and propel this progression towards that door, period. It's already open. You just have to go for it. I also want to see how is financial freedom and abundance most likely going to come your way. In what ways will spirit show you the direction to get there, okay? I also want to see what careers and investments does spirit suggest you look into to change your financial makeup almost instantaneously, okay? That's going to be very, very important to look into. It'll give us sort of specific job lines or career paths that they may have in mind. This may be something entirely different than what you thought would bring about the abundance that will secure generational wealth for your lineage, okay? We'll also see what advice and guidance from spirit, what do they have as advice for you to remove these blockages that we were speaking of, that we mentioned, and to reach your goals in the least amount of time, okay? So come on over with me to the extended. We're going to dig right on in. First, click that like button. Click the subscribe button. And I'm going to see you guys over at the extended. I'm going to link it down below. See you over there.